Hello, this is Podcasting in 3 Easy Steps with me, Juliana.
And me, Suzi. We've spent years creating award-winning podcasts, and now we want to share what we've learned with you to help you get your podcast out of your head and into the ears of your audience.
In each short episode, we'll give you 3 simple steps to create and market an awesome podcast that your listeners will enjoy.
We're passionate about podcasting and the power it has to connect with your clients and community and transform your business. Do you want to get a great guest for your podcast? Hi, I'm Suzi, and today in Podcasting in 3 Easy Steps, I'm going to explain how to do just that. So you'd love to have a great guest on your podcast. Here's step 1. Be bold and just ask. People want to appear on your podcast for many reasons, and it's a great way for them to promote what they do too. This isn't just a one-sided deal. It means that they can practice their skills too. If you want someone, you just have to ask. What's the worst they can say? No. And the more that you do it, the bolder you'll get. Just take the nose on the chin, and there will be plenty. But think about yourself too. It's not always a good time for you, and it might not be a good time for them. Also, ask your audience who they'd love to hear you interview. It's a great way to build a relationship with them and see what floats their boat. Which leads me to step 2, your pitch. You have to pitch. It's not enough to simply email someone and say, hey, do you want to come on my podcast? Because it's more than likely they'll ignore your email along with the hundreds of others. Or you'll have to make them think too much about why they need to do it. So I'll end up with those other requests. Please actively listen to what they do, read about them, do your research. What will your audience get out of hearing from them? How will they fit? What will they bring? And when you answer those questions, write it in the pitch. And step 3, talk about your audience. In that pitch, explain why they need to hear from them and how your guest's appearance is a good fit. Tell them about the topics which do well and how your audience want things explaining. For example, if your audience love a top tip, say this, get them thinking about what they could share too. Also flatter them, sell your podcast and why they should want to appear. How is your audience, for example, primed to buy, read and engage with them more? Make it too good an opportunity for them and think about what they are selling, such as a course or a book, and how that can fit into their promotional cycle. You're more likely to get a dream guest if they are wanting to talk about their own thing as well as answer your questions. Okay, so 3 easy steps to getting your dream guest for your podcast. I feel there's so much more to talk about here, and we'll come back to it in future episodes. I'd love to know who your dream guest is. If you listen in Spotify, let me know by answering the question. So thanks for listening to Podcasting in 3 Easy Steps. Hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode.